Rightio, welcome here to our third of our Run Against Violence Club visits. And tonight we're at Adcock Park for the mighty home of the mighty Gosford Tigers. Back in the BDAFL this year after a stint in AFL Sydney. So we're going to be speaking to their president, their coach and the representative from the women's side about what it's like to be back in the Black Diamond and what it's going to be like for them moving forward. So sit back and enjoy. And we've also got the Run Against Violence 400-metre dash, but for men and women. Right, joining me now is the president of the Gosford Tigers Football Club, Mal Barsing. Mal, welcome to Run Against Violence night.
Thanks for having me.
Mal, big decision made by the club in the off-season. After 4 years in AFL Sydney, they opted to come back to the Black Diamond AFL. First of all, how was that? Was that accepted by the members?
Not all, but it was enough to get over the line. And from our point of view, I think this year we've probably got, and most of them are out there, 15, 16 juniors that we retained that we just weren't doing it. So to have a team of 17-year-olds come through, needed it to get the second men's side, and it looks good for the future.
You're right there. So you're in Sydney, you had one men's side, and you had a very successful women's side, which we'll talk about in a minute. But the men's side only had one team. A lot of times you struggle to get the full side there. You've come back now, two men's side, doing very well, I might add as well. Training numbers seem to improve, so it seems to be going pretty well.
Yeah, it is. I mean, when we were in Sydney, when you're struggling to get numbers for teams, we weren't getting numbers to training, and now we get at least a team at training, and if it's a home game, we get more because they all want to push for spots. So unfortunately, still when we're away, we struggle a little bit for numbers, but yeah, home games, we actually had extras that we turned away last week, so looks good.
Good time. You mentioned there before the number of juniors you got coming through, very important. Gosford juniors have certainly been a strength in the Central Coast junior ranks, but the numbers haven't been going through into seniors, and you've turned that around this year. What do you think's been the cause of that?
Look, at the end of last year, we had a good crop of 17-year-old juniors that just missed out in the final, and none of the juniors we'd had, probably 5 or 6 we'd retained over the last 4 years, and I said to them at presentation night last year, where are you looking to play football next year? And no one said anything, but they were at Gosford RSL and they all looked towards Terrigal. So I said, if we had a team in the BDAFL, would that make you stay? And to a man, they said if there was a team here, we'd stay. And not only did they stay, there was a few extras that weren't going to play football that came back. And then we got some influx from Peninsula as well. So from a junior point of view, it was definitely the right move.
Off-field, big changes as well. The junior and senior clubs combined, which never happened before. How's that been? Yeah,
look, we're running it together. We still little loopholes and nitpicking to get it combined, but we're running it as one club. I think it was late 90s it split. So yeah, no, look, teething problems, but we'll get through it. And we'll get it merged, and it'll run like a smooth ship in years to come.
Taking over as president, do you have a good committee underneath you?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. You've got 2 female vice presidents. One takes care of junior football, one takes care of senior football. Frees my time up a bit, and they both do a great job. But the committee members underneath, they all know what the plan is. Your 3 or 4 year plan to get the clubs merged fully and try and get that third men's side and get junior numbers back up.
So is that a major focus now for the club? Off-field is to actually to build the numbers up, build the sponsorship and the support, getting some of the old players back?
Yeah, it is, and it was refreshing this year. We got a lot of the old players back. And then ultimately it's retention of those juniors. The older players are nice to come back. It's good to see new faces, old faces as well. But ultimately, if we want that third team, we want to push for Premier League, which is a 3-4 year plan. We need those young kids, and we need them up to speed, playing with good players like Brad Dietz, Timmy Ether, guys that have been around the block.
Yeah, thanks very much, Mel. Look, you're heading in the right direction. It's great to have you back. You've had a very good first month of the season, on and off the field. So we're looking forward to really good things for Gosford, not only for this year, but also for the future. So thanks very much.
Thanks, Gary.